each other.
Girl, women would kill for his lashes.
Oh my God.
Georgetown Law is playing an active role.
So he's pissed.
New Texas strategy. I was unaware my campaign had a new Texas strategy. Can you please tell me what it is?
If your campaign had read my memo, you'd know. All I said to Miguel is that Texas is competitive and we intend to win it. I didn't think he'd write an article
well,
about
he has.
it.
Now, we have to explain to everyone that we don't, in fact, have a new Texas strategy.
You do have a Texas strategy. You just won't implement it. Why aren't you registering a million new voters? Why aren't you?
But they do?
Building a grassroots movement. Why aren't you fighting for your home state, Ma?
I am fighting for my administration and for the people who can't afford to have Jeffrey Richards become president. And I will not be the first woman to lose re-election to this office. You're being idealistic when I need you to be realistic.
Is that why you got into politics? To be realistic? Do you think that's what the people really need right now?
I do not need a lecture from you about idealism. I was 28 when I was elected to the state legislature. I had 150,000 constituents. Now I have 330 million. They need me to be realistic so they can be idealistic. If you don't understand that, then you have a lot to learn about politics, kiddo. You are no longer allowed to speak to the press.
Wow.
Do you understand me?
Yes, Madam President. "27.
What?
You were 27, not 28 when you won your first election. Ask any of the women who work for you. They'll be able to tell you that. What's all that?
My first Texas campaign. Your grandmother saved everything.
Every press clipping, every button, every flyer.
I read your memo. Good work. We're sending you to Texas.
Really?
You'll have a shoestring budget. You'll eat fast food for
Really?
every meal.
You'll work 18
Oh my
hours.
God. Cool.
Love every minute of it.
Dear Henry, greetings from the Lone Star State. It's hard to put into words
Oh, that's cool.
how exciting it is to be back here working to get my mom reelected. The energy here is electric, and I think we can make a real difference. The only thing that would make it even better is if you were here.
Dear Alex, I can't think of a single way to start this email except to say you're incredible. But should I also tell you that when we're apart, your body comes back to me in my dreams? I can feel your skin against mine, and it makes every bone in my body ache.
Oh.
Okay, that's lovely, but that's really dangerous to put in a fucking correspondence.
Yeah.
My mind is bulging my pants like this. Look, buddy, you know I am incorrigible, so don't encourage me.
Trousers, not pants, dear. But in this case, nothing to apply. Also, from all the photos you're posting, it really makes
Dear.
me visit.
Yes, I was just thinking that I want you to come and see it one day. Oh, there's so much that I want to show you. I think you'd really like Austin most, especially. I want to see your mouth covered in barbecue sauce. And then I want to lick it off. I'll admit this to you and no one else. For all my big talk and certainty, I'm secretly afraid I'm going to let my mother down.
Alex, I understand what you're saying, and I believe what you're describing is called imposter syndrome. But I know that you are not an imposter.
Just hit 1,000,000 voters!
I'm reminded of one of my favorite quotes from Sense and Sensibility. It isn't what we say or think that defines us, but what we do. And I think that what you're doing is amazing.
Bien hecho, cabrón. Great speech.
Here we go.
Looked really good up there.
Thanks.
You know, we're both staying at this hotel tonight.
Okay, I already see it. Miguel is going to blow the lid on their relationship.
I mean, he already,
Is there a problem
like,
between us, Alex? Yeah. The problem is you sandbagging me in my mother's campaign on your little wannabe Washington Post website, claiming we had a plan to flip Texas.
Which you do and have enacted and confirmed as much when we spoke about it on the record.
Well, the only thing confirming tonight.
thank you.
Asshole. Feel free to use that quote. Buenas noches.
On the record.
What are you doing here?
Oh, just a bit of skullduggery. Let me help you plan it.
We need to get up to my room right now.
See?
Yeah, of course.
Pinche cabrón.
Indeed. Well, I mean, we do need a little bit of conflict. This is so cool. I mean, he's
I'm going to
leaving
insert
unexpectedly.
a song here called Jealousy by Amy Stewart. The kids should learn this song. It's perfect for that whole triad.
Once. Unsuccessful. You ever been on Grindr? Once unsuccessfully.
Wow.
Do vote. Not allowed. What? Them's the rules. What's your favorite movie?
Wait, really? Wow.
Yeah, they're
weird.
apolitical.
Okay.
Sometimes I forget how uncultured you Americans are. It is only the swooniest movie of all time.
Swooniest? Is that even a word?
Yes, of course it is. Have you ever had your heart broken? The day my dad died.
Oh, tough question. Oh.
Alex Claremont Diaz, it's almost 7. You have interviews to do. Let's get going.
Wait, Shit.
What's going on?
Come on. Let's get your mother reelected.
Oh, shit.
Is there someone in there?
No?
Coming in.
Hey, do you mind? Come
Oh, she's going in.
Clothes on.
Okay.
Zara!
Well, if you didn't walk in, bitch.
Where is she? Oh, really? Yeah. Well, that no one
She?
her phone in here.
Okay, so she left her phone in here. Big
Oh.
deal. It's all chill, Zara.
Where is she?
What are you doing?
Little Missy?
Zara, please. It's all chill.
It's all chill. You hook up with some rando the night before your mother's acceptance speech. You don't have her sign an NDA. Of that, I'm certain. And then you let her bring her phone in here, transmitting God knows what to God knows who.
Trust me,
yeah,
she's not
Alex,
gonna
yeah,
do
that
any
is
of that.
really chill.
Oh. Oh, no. Hi.
Zara? Breathe.
Don't you tell me what to do.
She's losing it.
Where do you want to go? Here?
Yeah,
Oh, there? Okay.
I'm fine.
Oh my God.
How long has this been going on?
Since New Year's.
Oh, God. And who knows about this?
Literally no one but you. And the Secret Service. And Percy. Wait, and Nora.
Oh, and I told my sister.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she was really happy for us.
Oh, I can't wait to see her again. She's really...
Okay, shut up, okay?
Oh.
I need to think.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh.
Please don't tell my mom.
Alex, we are in a hotel crawling with reporters in a city filled with cameras on the precipice of the biggest event of the campaign in a race so close it could be arrested for assault, and you're asking me not to tell your mommy on
What?
you?
I haven't told her yet.
Oh, gee, kid, I'm sorry to interrupt your process of becoming, but you're the one who decided to put your dick into the heir to the British throne.
Technically, I'm the spare.
Not talking to you, sir. Oh. Okay. Would it make any difference if I told you not to see him again?
No.
Arguably, the press secretary is one of the hardest jobs in the White House.
Oh. Oh no.
I'm going downstairs. And you better be dressed and in the lobby in 5 minutes
Yeah.
so we can get your mother reelected.
I'll be there.
And as for you, little Lord Fauntleroy, you get your ass back to Maryland, England right now. I want you chewing on a goddamn crumpet by sunset, and if anyone sees you leave this hotel, I will Brexit your head from your body. You got me?
Loud and clear.
Your Royal Highness. Unbelievable. They pay me for this shit.
Okay, that was perfect. The entire freak out was insane. It was so good.
What's up?
Is he going to tell her now?
You
Like,
look very serious.
I've been, figuring some things out about myself lately, and it's, relevant to the campaign in a way.
Okay?
I've met someone.
Okay.
Is that all? Honey, that's great. I mean, why would that be relevant to the campaign? She's not a Republican, is she?
No. She
That's a double no.
No.
he happens to
And no.
Henry.
As in the Prince of England.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she's sitting down.
We're
Oh,
gonna
no.
need some pizza.
She's gonna go, Zara, get your ass in here.
So are you gay, bi, fluid, man, queer?
That's not what I was expecting. Wow.
All right. Well, you know that being LGBTQ
Oh.
is not a silent letter.
Yes, thank you, Mom.
Can I give you some advice?
Yeah, of course.
You need to figure
Oh,
out
that's
how you feel
adorable.
forever about him before you take this any further. A relationship like this will define your life.
I don't know if we're there yet, Mom. I don't know if we ever will be.
So, no pressure?
We didn't
I have a feeling she's speaking from
at
experience.
the talk, which is on me for making assumptions.
Okay.
I just want to make sure you know you need to wear a condom if you're having anal intercourse.
Oh my God.
And we can talk about getting you on Truvada, and if you're bottoming, then you need the HPV vaccine, and I can have HHS send over some brochures.
You are ridiculous. I cannot believe they gave you the nuclear codes.
And you have to tell your father.
Hmm.
I don't know. This is uncharted territory for us.
When you're a parent, every day is uncharted territory. And when your child is Alex Claremont Diaz,
Oh, amen.
you get used to these.
Wow.
I love you.
I love you too.
Oh, that's so nice.
Dear Henry. Well, it just came out to my mom. I was never afraid of her rejection. I was afraid that she would see me differently than before. But now I realize that's exactly the point. Anyway, my parents bought a vacation house after my mother's book was published. I'm headed there to chill over Labor Day weekend with my dad and Nora. My dad suggested that I invite you. Do you want to come? Please say yes. P.S. Nora says to bring Percy.
Cool.
Hey, welcome to Casablanca. ¿Viste?
Dad, what is this music? It's so not the vibe.
Who's ready to party?
This is what we should be listening to. Oh my goodness.
A prince in a UT hat. That's hysterical. Oh, actually, no, it's, wait a minute. Texas Longhorns? Texas Longhorns. I
I
can't
have
remember
no
if that's
idea.
UT or Aggie. I'm going to get slammed by Texans.
Okay, I have it. I don't know, so I'm just gonna say nothing.
A hat has significance, the baseball cap.
Okay,
See,
okay. Oh my God, he's singing.
You are beautiful, just like the morning sun, and you make me feel like my life has just begun.
somebody sing forever. And this wouldn't get a social media post from somebody in that bar?
I was thinking maybe it's just like a really out of the way place or something.
Maybe.
Gotta be honest, I thought because he was a prince that be a little more of a candy ass.
Yeah, he's tougher than he looks. So you like him?
What's not to like?
I wasn't sure if you needed to have like a Catholic moment about it.
Please, have a little more faith in your old man. You are, after all, talking to the patron saint of gender-neutral bathrooms in Austin, you little shit. So, Sometimes you just gotta jump. Hope you're not standing on the cliff.
Oh.
Is this just a dream? Or is it love? Love's the way it seems just because.
See, I don't know if him as the prince, even if he's the spare, if he wouldn't have a crew of MI6 people or, service people.
Following him, yeah.
Yeah.
I've been thinking. I seriously doubt that.
That's true, but he did say that. Oh, well. That's a good point, though.
How my life is going to be a lot different after the election. How so? Well, my mom will hopefully be in office again, and we won't have to worry about winning any more national elections. And I'll have a lot more freedom. Until it's my turn to run for office, of course. Of course. And I thought maybe next summer we could come back here for like a couple weeks. Be naked. Have sex anywhere on the property you want. We could walk through Austin holding hands and it won't even matter if anyone sees us.
Oh, it worked for him.
I could take you around all the places I grew up.
Except for him, it does.
Out of all the things in my life.
Oh, he's getting sad.
Well, he understood.
Everything you bring feels so right.
His responsibilities are.
Yeah.
Even the stars are
Oh, boy. He's gonna freak out.
It's like there's a rope attached to my chest and it keeps pulling me towards you.
Beautiful. You are
It feels so right.
beautiful.
What I mean to say is, Henry,
Oh my god. Oh no, really? Wow. For Henry, I mean,
Silence of the water.
I have to say, some of these shots are so pretty. Like, really. We've had a couple already. They're very.
Time and again I would try to say
I always love this song.
Mhm.
to know.
What happened in Texas?
I ended things with Alex.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh, Hen. I'm so sorry. Did Grandpa find out?
Not this time, but I felt myself getting too close. And I didn't want to break his heart.
What about your heart? Bound.
It's all so silly, isn't it? The idea of royalty in the 21st century, it's so antiquated. Sometimes I wonder if what we do has any meaningful impact on people's lives.
Do you love him?
What difference would it make if I did?
Wow, poor Henry.
Longing to tell you, but afraid and shy.
You won't answer any of my texts or take any of my calls. Is Percy your
I was wondering how Alex was taking it.
Percy said that Henry sometimes goes into his cocoon phases, and the only thing to do is just wait it out.
I can't wait it out. I'm going crazy here.
Well, you have air miles. Go to London. Get your man.
Yes.
Sir, Mr. Claremont Diaz is at the gate. He insists on seeing you.
I'm going to let you say what you need to say, and then I'd like you to leave.
What's going on, Henry? A week ago, we were happy, and then you disappear without saying a word? I think you at least owe me an explanation.
I have done nothing but explain myself to you this past year. I don't know what more you want me to say, and I don't appreciate you barging in here in the middle of the night.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't turn my feelings off as easily as you.
Do you honestly think this is easy for me?
What else am I supposed to think? You won't talk to me. All I know is I'm the one here willing to fight for us.
Because it costs you nothing!
I've been losing my mind this week because the man I love has vanished from my life without an explanation.
Wow.
I flew across an ocean. I stormed a fucking castle to look you in the eye and tell you that I love you, knowing that you wouldn't say it back. So no, Henry. In fact, this is costing me everything, and if this is over, I at least deserve to know why.
Oh, for Christ's sake, Alex, for once, I wish you could see me for who I am and not who you want me to be. Sometimes, I don't think you know me at all. I'm not like you.
Wow,
I can't afford to be reckless.
that was harsh.
Raised by a loving, supportive family like you were. I've centuries of history bearing down on my shoulders. My life is the crown, and yours is politics, and I will not trade one prison for another. I can love you and want you and still not want that life. I'm allowed. Right. And it doesn't make me a liar. It makes me a man with some infinitesimal shred of self-preservation, and you don't get to come in here and call me a coward for it.
I would never call you a coward. We can figure out a way to love
He
each other
didn't.
on our own terms. No one else's.
Yeah, he didn't.
It is simply not possible, and you know it.
Fine.
Why not?
I'll leave. And you can live in your tower and protect your heart for the rest of your life, and nothing will ever happen to you. But Henry, nothing will ever happen to you. So if you want me to go, you have to tell me to leave. Please.
Very good point.
It's the only way you're getting rid of me. Because I would never leave this room if I didn't think there was any hope of holding on to the happiness that I found with you. And if you think otherwise, then you don't know me. So tell me to go, Henry. And I promise I will walk out that door and trouble you no longer.
There's something I want you to see.
Interesting, he used a key for that. I wonder if it's symbolic of him.
When I was a boy, my father used to bring me here. Early in the morning before the museum opened. Now I like to come at night. In here, at night, no one else is around to gawk at you or try and take your picture. When I was younger, I would dream of taking somebody I loved here. But he'd love it as much as I did. We'd dance right here amidst all these statues.
just a daft pubescent fantasy.
This is interesting. This is the song my father sang to my mother when they first kissed.
Oh my God, that is so sweet.
This song has always meant a lot to me.
Oh, that's amazing.
Please be patient with me, and I promise I will try and be brave for us. Because when they write the history of my life, I want it to include you and my love for you. History, huh? Bet we could make some.
The thing I don't understand is like, what happens to Henry if they find out he's gay? And they might eventually find out anyway. Like, what, do he get to have the family?
Yeah, they might put their foot down because he's the spare.
And so
it's kind of like the whole situation with Prince Harry in real life. You know, he's still under a lot of scrutiny, even though he's not going to ascend to the throne.
Okay.
Now we're even.
Oh. But couldn't he just like move to America and whatever and just have like a life there? I mean, or some other place.
Well, that's
where
what Harry and Meghan are doing now, and it's been a little bit of a struggle.
Really?
The spotlight is still always on you if you have the word Prince in front of your name.
Okay.
What's going on? Where's it, Grandpa?
What's happening?
Your emails to Alex have been hacked. They were posted overnight to Reddit. The Mirror and the Sun ran them this morning. And now security photos of the two of you at the V&A have been popping up.
Jesus Christ.
How many of our emails?
All of them. I'm so sorry, Henry.
I need to call him.
I'm afraid you can't, sir. I've taken the liberty of confiscating your phone as a precaution.
You've done what?
They've taken my phone and laptop as well.
No.
Excuse me, why?
What? It's the firm. It's how they operate. Oh,
What
yes,
the
they
hell?
can. Oh, yes, they can.
It is believed that this is the work of
Right.
rogue elements within the media.
Miguel.
Can we at least get a message to him? To the White House.
I've tried my contacts within the White House with no luck. They may be speaking to Downing Street, but they're not speaking to us.
The emails, which the Mirror is calling the Waterloo letters, details the romance.
That is creepy. So they just take your stuff? They're like, you're not allowed to do it.
They're owned by the country.
Whoa, that is so weird.
With the prince, the White House is trying to stay on message. This is obviously a critical time for the president in her re-election bid.
Now we have Miguel Ramos of Politico,
Oh.
first American journalist to break this story, and who has written
See?
extensively about it in the week since.
Told you.
I have to ask you, Miguel, Why is this anyone's business?
Ugh.
After all, Alex Claremont Diaz is a private citizen.
Yeah, Joy.
Yeah, exactly yours.
Playing an active role in his mother's campaign.
Well, don't public figures have a right to privacy?
They do, but these emails clearly show a pattern of obfuscation around this relationship, and it's my job to examine and contextualize them.
I'm curious, Miguel. These emails were posted to Reddit at 11:54 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday night, and your first article was posted at 2:30 a.m. Monday morning. How did you have time to read nearly 72 emails, write an article, and publish all within
So it was he, obviously.
Not sure what you're getting at.
Are you really that quick?
Mm-hmm.
Did you perhaps have advanced knowledge that this leak was going to happen?
Henry and I have been together since the beginning of this year. As many of you have already read, we've struggled every day with what this means for our families, our countries, and our futures. And while neither of us is naive about what it means to be public figures, we never imagined our most private and intimate thoughts, fears, and truths would become fodder for public examination. What was taken from us this week was our right to determine for ourselves.
He's going to get the dressing down from Buckingham.
Relationship and queer identities with the world. The truth is, every queer person has the right to come out on their own terms and on their own timeline. They also have the right to choose not to come out at all. The forced conformity of the closet cannot be answered with forced conformity in coming out of it.
See, it's already happening.
Yeah,
They all talk around him.
This is about privacy and the fundamental right of self-determination, which are exactly the principles on which
The only thing he can do is do what Prince Henry did in real life, which is to step away from the royal duties.
Okay.
Who happens to be a man, and that man happens to be a prince.
Great job. I'm proud of you.
That was a nice speech.
Is it still possible I've cost my mom the election?
Yes. But it's also possible that you just won her the election. We'll find out.
Oh no.
I hope Henry was watching. I could feel him watching. He does this thing when he's worried. Furrows his eyebrows. It's the cutest thing. God, I miss him.
Oh my God. I just have to do everything.
Eye roll? Really? Really? Zara, come on.
This is Zara Bankston. Look, I know we said we'd only use these phones in an
Are you
emergency.
gonna call him?
Well, welcome to that emergency. I've got the first son in my office moving over the prince like a cow in labor. I'm not going to get any work done.
Oh my God.
Put these two lovesick homosexuals on the phone with one
Oh
another.
my God.
I don't care what any of those wrinkled white men at Buckingham Palace have to say about it. I want you to march your skinny, perfect ass over to the prince hand me your phone, or so help me God, you will never see me naked again.
Oh.
I thought you might see my way. Yes, we'll hold. You might be.
What? Oh my. Oh my God.
No, she's the press secretary.
Oh my God. Oh. Oh my God, she's amazing. Oh, that was everything.
Hello? Baby. Alex.
Oh my God, are you all right?
I'm hanging in there. Are you okay?
No. No, I'm not okay.
You know what? I'm coming to London tonight. Just hold on until I get there.
Oh.
We'll figure this out.
Hurry. Please.
I'll break the sound barrier for you.
Oh, he did go. That is so sweet.
Okay, his guitar playing is much more believable than his piano playing.
Okay, all right. If you say so.
As a piano player, yes.
Okay. Oh, you played. Oh, cool.
Oh, please don't do Heart and Soul. Okay. The one song that links both countries. Different lyrics in each country, but it's the same music.
Part of me wonders if their entire strategy is to deny I ever existed. Can't keep you locked away forever. We really need to get you a book on English history.
Oh, yes, they can.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Your speech was beautiful. Made me very proud to be your boyfriend.
Oh, that's
I'm
lovely.
always proud to be your boyfriend.
Oh, sorry, I'm white and upper class, so my affection comes with strings.
Oh, speaking of boyfriends on strings, you'll never guess who Sean is dating.
Excuse me, sir. The king wishes to see you. Both of you.
Yep, here we go.
Ooh, the king. Creepy.
Yeah.
That's ominous.
He has it.
No, it's not too late to get out of the side of the Maldives. Tempting.
But I think it's time I stood up for myself.
Of course, Stephen Fry's the king.
During the Second World War, our intelligence services initiated a clandestine disinformation campaign against our enemies. While we employed it as a wartime necessity, there are a number of unscrupulous governments who routinely concoct wholesale fabrications about prominent people.
It's all true, Grandpa.
Really?
I have directed Palace Communications to issue a firm denial of these accusations.
They are not accusations, they are the truth.
It's a truth from which I am determined to protect you.
I don't want your protection, I want your support.
It is not yours to decide which of the two you will get.
I'm as much a part of this family as anyone here, and I deserve to be happy.
Henry, no one is suggesting that you don't deserve to be happy.
But to throw away your future because of one mad infatuation.
Alex and I love each other deeply. And we are committed to each other deeply.
I have read your emails, Henry. They
Oh,
leave
he did.
that your love is genuine. Occasionally vulgar, but genuine. However, your primary responsibility is not your heart, but your country.
Why must we maintain a traditional royal image?
Because the nation simply will not accept a prince who is homosexual. Yes, Tommy, what is it?
Oh my God, Henry, look at this.
Henry, B. Kensington Palace immediately, and take the American with you.
Apparently there are crowds forming in Manchester, Sheffield, Birmingham, Cardiff, Edinburgh, and Liverpool.
I will no longer be the prince of shame and of secrets. Starting today, the world will know me for who I am, and not who you want me to be.
Henry,
Why not?
are you sure this is what you want? There is no turning back if you go out there now.
I certainly hope not.
Precisely.
Mm-hmm.
I love you more.
Nice. Well said. Oh. Oh, that's so nice.
Crikey, that's a lot of red.
Yes, it is.
this
Yeah.
What do they teach at that fancy private school? You just say the word, I'll get you enrolled at UT Austin.
Now turn to Texas, the president's home state. Texas, of course, has 40 electoral votes, which means very bluntly and simply, it's easy to do the math here. Whoever wins Texas is going to win the White House.
Our favorite lesbian commentator. We love Rachel.
Oh.
About just me. It's about the country we hope to leave to our children.
I think my mom's working on her concession speech. You fought hard, and it isn't over yet. You still haven't noticed my tie. Yellow roses.
Color.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh my God. I'm so grateful you're here.
Ellen Claremont has carried Texas and its 40 electoral votes, and that means NBC News can now project that President Ellen Claremont has been reelected as President of the United States. And this really isn't anything that we've seen in our generation.
Which is something we in America have been waiting for Texas to flip blue.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Each election, we keep thinking it's going to be this time. It's going to be this time.
The auto worker in Michigan
Wow.
worries whether or not their plant will be shut down. Tell that to the transgender high school student in Mississippi. Voting for the family.
That's probably the first time you see a presidential family with the Prince of Britain
Oh,
on
yeah,
stage.
yeah.
With the voices of millions of Americans just like you.
Oh.
Fearless and alive to a bolder, brighter, braver future.
What do we do now? Do you still have my key on you?
We won. We won. After you.
Wow, you really are working class, aren't you? Shut up, Your Majesty. Do you want me to give you a tour of the house?
Yes, lead the way, darling.
All right, so I took my first step.
That was lovely.
Hmm. Oh my God. The supporting cast was incredible.
Yeah, it was well cast. It was very well cast. The whole way that they shot it, the creative aspect of the communication, it wasn't just text messages flying on the screen. That whole filming of them being in the same room when they aren't, kind of thing. You know,
I think that was my
beautifully.
favorite of the movie, actually. Yeah. It's so creative.
It is. It's very creative.
Yeah. Cool. It had some very sweet moments. I did find it a little hard to kind of connect to the characters a little bit because there's this entire, oh my God, I'm so rich and look at my incredible life and oh my God, this is my one problem. I don't know. That part was kind of not clicking with me very well.
Right.
But I think I don't know a lot about like the royal family stuff because when it Twilight zoned into I'm taking your phone away and you can talk to anyone and like your freedom is essentially gone. Like for Prince Henry, I was like, excuse me?
That's
that was
what they mean by
weird.
you are owned by the firm, which is what they call the royal family.
Wow.
It is I guess the best advice I can have for you is you should watch The Crown on Netflix. It gives you probably one of the best kind of experiences of what it's like to be in that family, and how very little of your own life do you have. It's quite an intense experience, but you also get to understand the symbolicness of what it is. And I'm not defending the monarchy being present. I think it is an archaic system that should go the way of the dodo, but I understand it for what it is. Now, in Denmark, it's different in that the royal family is required by its constitution that they all have regular jobs. So in Britain, it's still kind of a up in the castle kind of mentality, whereas a lot of the other monarchies that are left in Europe are really the families are expected to be part of society. They have symbolic roles, but they're not held up on that pedestal like the royal family is in Britain. So that's the real difference between the two. And I think one of the things this movie was trying to point out is how very little they have control over their lives because the country owns them, basically. And so while it's not excusable, but it's understandable. And I think that's what this movie does really well, is it explains the difference between understanding and, you know, the reality of what it means to be held down by that kind of pressure. As Henry said, I have, you know, centuries and decades of family pressing down on my shoulders right now. How many of them have had to do where I am, make some difficult choice in their personal life and sacrifice their personal life in order to maintain the family's existence doing what they do. You know, it's whether or not you can agree with it or connect to it, it's kind of a reality that exists in the world. And it does present the other side of the coin that we don't necessarily always consider. We always think, oh, you live such a luxurious life. Yes, but every single day of their lives is planned. Even if they want a day off, it's planned to the nth degree. They have no personal freedom, which is the part I couldn't connect to, were the intimate moments where, like when they were at the family home in Texas, or, you know, those were the things I was like, okay, where's his crew? Where are they? Like Prince Harry could not just disappear to anywhere he wanted to go. They have a certain amount of people, because, you know, they could be abducted, they could be held hostage. So you know, it's not something that they can just freely wander around like that. So yeah, I think that there's a level of suspension of disbelief that, but you know, when you take it in the context, it's a gay fairy tale. It's a chance where the gay guy, or the bisexual guy in this case, the queer guy, has a chance to marry the prince, you know, and go off into the sunset. You know, it's kind of our fairy tale story. So that part I get, you know. So that's what let me disbelieve some of it and just let it go and say, well, you know, it's a fairy tale. Yeah, literally a fairy tale.
That's such a good point. Oh my god. Yeah, and you know, I really liked the performances, especially I think Prince Henry's performance. I forget the name of the actor, but wow. I mean, he said so much without speaking in many scenes, like when Alex is telling him he loves him and he's just kind of looking away, and you can see the turmoil in his expression. So awesome. Or when they're making love and you see the way they look at each other, it's I really...
the chemistry was beautiful. I think Taylor and Nicholas did a really good job. I don't know what kind of conversation they had as actors to figure out how they were going to be on the same page with that, because intimacy it's not very intimate. If you've ever seen a movie shoot where they're doing these intimate moments, you know, it's not just the two of them and a camera guy. Like there are sound people, there's makeup people. You're in the room with like 20 to 30 people. It's it's not a sexy thing. You know? It's a very unsexy thing. So to pull it off and make and show that chemistry, it's a good performance. It's a really good performance. I think they did very well in navigating that, and so kudos to them for doing a great job. I think my favorite character though was the press secretary, Zahra.
She was her freak out scene was incredible. Like when she's like, Alex is like, and she's like, don't tell me what to do. Oh my god.
I would love to see Jen Psaki's. She's a press secretary. She was the press secretary for President Biden, and now she is a journalist that has her own show. I would love to see what her comments would be about that actress playing the press secretary and how she could probably relate to it. But yeah, I know that job is very hard in the White House because you are keeping all kinds of balls in the air and you have to watch them all at every time. You know, talk about someone who's trapped in their job. That's, it's like when she leaves the room, she says, they don't pay me enough for this shit. That's literally, the feeling, Well, I really loved it. It's definitely one that I would watch as a comfort movie every now and then. I'll put it on and grab some popcorn and watch away. So I think it's a great film. I would recommend it to anybody who just wants a feel-good film from a queer aspect, And I love the fact that they both weren't gay, that we don't have the bi erasure, that, the bisexual man is represented and stuff. And in a way, it's, it was, his coming out. He found that out about himself. What was a fluke with Miguel became more real to him because of what he felt for Henry. I love that. And it was beautifully shot. Production quality was through the roof. They did a really good job.
Yeah. Awesome.
All right. Well, that's it for this reaction. Please like, subscribe, tell your friends what we're doing here. We hope that you like what we're doing here. Comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. Hey, British people, chime in and let us know if we got any of that wrong. I'm basing it off of years of my studying British history. So I have some concepts about how all this stuff works. But, maybe there's an element I'm missing. Let me know down in the comments. We'd love to read them. Check out albertnothlet.com for all of Albert's works. You can catch mine at sacollins.com. And always go to rotepodcast.com to check out all the queer representation that we're doing here. We have interviews with authors and screenwriters and artists, and both traditional arts and media arts. We have over 8 years now of weekly episodes. Most of them are on audio only, and you'll find them on all the typical podcast platforms. We have now migrated to the YouTube channel, so definitely we're looking to build that up. But please check us out. We're out here trying to be a voice for queer representation and to make sure our voices are heard, especially in these troubling times where we still are fighting for our equality and our presence and our seat at the table of everyone else. So with that, we will catch you soon. Keep watching those movies, keep making those memories, and we'll talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, what's that? Closing time. The bums rush in melody, dear.